Most people ignore the hidden AI threat. Build your AI financial survival plan. Welcome to Money Clarity Hub. Artificial intelligence is transforming our world, and let's be honest, it's changing the economy at lightning speed. Pretending it's not happening won't protect your job or your financial future. I know a lot of you can feel this shift happening right under your feet. It's like that giant elephant in the room that everyone sees, but nobody wants to talk about. So let me ask you a direct question. What are you doing wrong? I mean, you work hard, you love your job, you're taking care of your family, you have friends who support you. There's nothing wrong with any of that, right? Of course not, but that elephant is still there. It's huge, it's moving fast, and it's your survival at stake, not the elephant's. Facing this reality is the first step toward building real financial resilience in an age where intelligent systems are rewriting the rules of work. The real question isn't if AI will affect your money. The question is, how prepared are you for when it does? But here's the good news. AI doesn't have to be your enemy. You just can't afford to live in a pre-AI fairy tale. You need a plan to stay ahead, protect your income, and even turn this massive change to your advantage. This is your guide to practical strategies that will help you adapt with confidence, secure your finances, and find new opportunities in this evolving, AI-driven economy. Look around, across almost every industry, automation. Tools are starting to handle tasks that people used to do, analyzing reports, writing content, organizing logistics. It's all happening. And that naturally raises some big questions about career stability, future income, and how you can remain a valuable contributor in a workplace that's changing by the minute. Fortunately, if we look at history, technological revolutions always follow a pattern. First comes disruption, then adaptation, and finally, a wave of entirely new opportunities emerges. Understanding this cycle is key. It helps you replace anxiety with strategic thinking. Instead of worrying about whether AI will replace you, a much better question is, how can you collaborate with these intelligent tools to become even better at what you do? The people who learn to guide, interpret, and creatively apply AI systems become far more productive than those who don't. This massive productivity boost creates space for new businesses, innovative services, and entrepreneurial ventures that simply couldn't exist before. But to grab these opportunities, you need to be aware, prepared, and willing to evolve professionally. Your financial survival in the AI era starts with a simple audit of your own work. Recognize which tasks you do are predictable and repetitive. AI is a master at spotting patterns and handling routine work, but so many of your responsibilities are deeply human, things like empathy, negotiation, leadership, and complex, creative decision-making. These are your human-centered strengths. Developing them ensures your professional value remains high, even as machines become incredibly capable assistants. The next essential principle is diversification. Relying on a single source of income makes you incredibly vulnerable during a technological disruption. In past generations, stability meant staying with one company for your whole career. Today, that's a risky bet. Smart professionals are building several complementary income streams. This gives you flexibility when industries go through a sudden transformation. Think about freelancing, consulting, creating digital products, or even online teaching. Each can add a small but meaningful source of income to your portfolio. And here's the exciting part. AI tools themselves can help you build these side hustles faster. They can assist with research, design, writing, marketing, and analyzing data. With the right tools, a single motivated person can now produce work that once required a whole team of specialists. This opens up a new world of entrepreneurship, empowering you to experiment with new ideas alongside your main job. But remember, increased productivity has to be matched with financial discipline if you want long-term stability. Understanding budgeting, saving, and investing is more important than ever. A simple but powerful first step is to track your expenses. Know exactly where your money is going each month. This awareness alone will show you where you can cut back on unnecessary spending and redirect that cash towards savings or investments. Most financial experts recommend building an emergency fund that can cover several months of your essential living expenses. This is your safety net. This protective cushion gives you valuable time to adjust if a career transition happens unexpectedly. Preparation transforms a scary possibility into a manageable challenge you can handle calmly. Continuous learning is another pillar of your financial survival. The lifespan of professional skills is shrinking fast. Knowledge that was once relevant for decades might now need an update every few years. The good news is, education has never been more accessible. We have online courses, interactive tutorials, and global learning communities right at our fingertips. In this new economy, curiosity is your superpower. People who enjoy exploring new ideas will discover emerging opportunities long before they become mainstream. Small, consistent Efforts to learn something new will accumulate over time, building valuable expertise that makes you stand out. Think of your knowledge not as a fixed set of skills you learned in the past, but as an expanding toolkit you're constantly adding to, and let's not forget about creativity. This remains one of our greatest human advantages. AI can generate content in seconds, but humans excel at understanding emotional meaning and telling stories that connect deeply with other people. Businesses depend on this creative insight to build brands, design products, and communicate with their customers. This is why communication skills are becoming more and more valuable. Professionals who can explain complex ideas clearly become the trusted bridges between technical teams and the people making the big decisions. Clear explanations build confidence and help organizations adopt new technologies without confusion or unnecessary risk. Ultimately, trust is one of the most valuable currencies in any economy. Your relationships often determine who gets the next opportunity, especially during times of rapid change. So, networking is another practical survival strategy. Meaningful professional connections can reveal new possibilities long before they ever appear on a job board. These communities are where knowledge is shared, advice is given, and people find the encouragement they need to navigate uncertain times successfully. Helping others learn and grow not only strengthens your own reputation, but it also builds collective resilience for everyone. No one succeeds in a vacuum. Finally, let's talk about investing. Investing plays a critical role in your long-term financial survival. Owning productive assets allows your wealth to grow even when you are not actively trading your time for money. Things like stocks, index funds, and other investments can generate compounding growth over the years when you manage them responsibly. Compounding is a quiet force that magnifies your consistent contributions, turning small investments into a meaningful financial foundation over time. AI can even assist you here by analyzing huge amounts of data and identifying potential patterns in financial markets. But technology never eliminates the need for thoughtful human judgment. Balanced decision-making means combining analytical tools with patience, discipline, and a clear understanding of your personal financial goals. So, let's go back to that elephant in the room. Facing it means acknowledging reality and choosing preparation over denial. Artificial intelligence will continue to evolve, that's a certainty. But those of us who stay curious, adaptable, and financially disciplined can navigate this transformation with confidence. You have the power to not just survive, but to thrive in this new era. Facing technological change honestly gives you an advantage because awareness allows preparation before disruption becomes unavoidable. Many people only begin thinking about automation after it eliminated their job roles. Preparation means observing trends early and adjusting your strategy while opportunities remain flexible rather than limited. Artificial intelligence did not arrive overnight, but its capabilities improve steadily through continuous innovation and investment. Companies adopt automation gradually at first, then suddenly when efficiency gains become too significant to ignore. Understanding this adoption curve helps you anticipate where changes might appear. Within their industry, look carefully at which tasks in your profession depend heavily on analyzing data, processing information, or following structured procedures. Those activities are exactly the types of responsibilities that intelligent systems often learn to perform with increasing accuracy, thus threatening your job. Yet even highly advanced technology still requires humans to guide strategy, interpret outcomes, and make ethical decisions. Organizations need professionals who understand both the capabilities and limitations of artificial intelligence systems. This combination of technical awareness and human judgment creates a valuable hybrid skill set. People who develop hybrid expertise often become leaders during periods of technological transition. Will you be one of those adapters, those accepting the change and reaping early benefits? Or will you be the reactors, those led by the changes and not driving them? Adapters understand how machines function while also recognizing how people interact with technology in real situations. Bridging that gap between automation and human understanding can create strong career stability. Another powerful strategy for financial survival is building adaptable thinking habits. Adaptable thinkers do not assume that current systems will remain unchanged forever. Instead, they regularly ask how emerging technologies might influence their profession. This habit encourages proactive learning rather than reactive panic when changes eventually arrive. For example, a marketing professional might explore how AI tools assist campaign analysis or content development. An accountant might investigate automated auditing systems or predictive financial modeling. A teacher might study how personalized learning technology could enhance student engagement. Each example demonstrates curiosity guiding preparation rather than waiting for disruption. Curiosity transforms uncertainty into opportunity because it encourages experimentation. Experimentation often reveals new methods that improve productivity and professional value. Learning how to work alongside AI tools often increases efficiency, rather than threatening employment. Professionals who embrace this collaboration mindset frequently outperform peers who avoid technological change. Organizations appreciate employees who explore improvements rather than resist progress. These individuals often become internal innovators who help companies evolve responsibly. Innovation does not always require inventing new technology. Sometimes it simply means applying existing tools in creative ways. Creative application often generates competitive advantages for businesses and individuals alike. Financial resilience also depends on maintaining healthy long-term planning habits. Short-term thinking can encourage decisions that feel comfortable now but create vulnerability later. Long-term thinking encourages consistent saving, investing, and skill development. When people view their career as a multi-decade journey, preparation becomes a natural habit. This perspective reduces stress during unexpected industry shifts. Instead of feeling trapped, adaptable individuals see multiple possible directions for growth. Let us also consider the role of personal reputation. Trustworthy professionals often receive opportunities because colleagues and leaders respect their reliability. Reputation grows through consistent performance, integrity, and collaboration. In an automated world, trustworthy human relationships remain extremely valuable. Machines process information, but people still choose whom they trust. Professional credibility therefore becomes an important financial asset. Another area worth strengthening is problem-solving ability. Automation performs known procedures well, but unfamiliar situations often require creative reasoning. Human thinkers excel when conditions change unexpectedly. Developing strong analytical thinking improves your ability to navigate complex environments. Many organizations seek individuals who solve problems rather than simply execute instructions. This distinction becomes more important as automation handles routine processes. Problem solvers contribute insight rather than repetition. Insight remains difficult for machines to replicate consistently. Another strategy involves strengthening digital literacy. Understanding how modern tools operate allows professionals to participate actively in technological conversations. Digital literacy does not mean becoming a programmer necessarily. It means understanding enough to communicate effectively with technical systems and specialists. This awareness prevents technology from feeling mysterious or intimidating. Confidence grows when people understand the systems shaping their workplace. Confidence encourages exploration rather than avoidance. Exploration leads to skill development. Skill development increases professional resilience. Resilience supports financial stability during economic shifts. These principles form a practical foundation for adapting to an AI-influenced economy. Facing the elephant in the room becomes easier when preparation replaces uncertainty. Artificial intelligence will continue advancing, but thoughtful individuals can guide their own financial journey with strategy, discipline, and curiosity. Artificial intelligence will continue advancing rapidly, but if you remain proactive, you can shape your financial future. Instead of feeling controlled by technological change, preparation does not require predicting every future innovation. It simply means building habits that keep you adaptable regardless of how technology evolves. Adaptability begins with awareness. Regularly observe trends in your industry and identify where automation is increasing productivity. When you start monitoring these shifts early, you will gain valuable time to reposition their skills and financial strategies. Waiting until disruption becomes obvious often leaves far fewer options available. Another powerful survival principle is personal ownership of your career direction. Relying entirely on employers to guide your professional development can create vulnerability in fast-changing markets. Instead, treat your career like an independent project that you continuously improve. Invest time regularly into learning, networking, and experimenting with emerging tools. These efforts gradually strengthen your ability to navigate unexpected opportunities or challenges. Opportunity often appears where preparation meets curiosity. Curious individuals naturally explore new ideas and technologies without fear of looking inexperienced. This mindset encourages growth rather than protecting outdated habits. Growth eventually leads to greater confidence when facing unfamiliar environments, and confidence improves decision-making during uncertain economic conditions. Another important concept involves creating value rather than simply performing tasks. Automation replaces tasks more easily than it replaces value creation. People who focus on solving meaningful problems often remain valuable contributors. Businesses constantly seek individuals who generate insight, innovation, and strategic thinking. These contributions extend far beyond routine procedures. Strategic thinkers help organizations understand how technology should be applied responsibly. They guide decisions about efficiency, ethics, and long-term impact. This responsibility keeps human judgment essential within technological environments. Your human leadership therefore remains crucial even as intelligent systems become more capable. Leadership involves communication, trust building, and guiding teams through uncertainty. These responsibilities rely heavily on emotional intelligence. Machines analyze information effectively, yet emotional understanding remains a uniquely human strength. Developing emotional awareness strengthens teamwork and collaboration. Collaboration often becomes the engine of innovation within modern organizations. Groups of thoughtful individuals can adapt to change more quickly than isolated professionals. Shared ideas accelerate progress and creativity. Creative thinking therefore becomes an essential economic advantage. AI doesn't just change money, it changes how you think about it. Stay in control with Mind Decluttering Starter Pack. Link is in the description. While AI generates information rapidly, humans still excel at recognizing meaningful patterns within broader contexts. This ability allows people to transform raw information into strategic insight. Insight drives better business decisions and stronger financial outcomes. Financial success also depends on discipline beyond professional growth. Personal money management remains a cornerstone of long-term stability. Saving regularly provides security during unexpected career transitions. Investing consistently allows wealth to grow gradually through compound returns. Compounding rewards patience and disciplined contributions over time. Even modest investments can produce significant results when given enough years. Artificial intelligence may support financial planning tools, offering insights into spending, saving, and investment patterns. However, responsibility for financial choices still belongs to individuals. Technology assists decisions but does not replace personal accountability. Understanding this balance helps maintain control over financial outcomes. Another helpful strategy involves maintaining flexibility in lifestyle expectations. Lower financial pressure allows people to explore new opportunities without fear. Excessive debt can restrict freedom when economic conditions shift unexpectedly. Responsible borrowing and thoughtful spending create breathing room during transitions. Financial flexibility supports creativity and professional exploration. Exploration often leads to new income opportunities. Many successful ventures begin as small experiments rather than large plans. Side projects sometimes evolve into valuable businesses or professional specializations. Artificial intelligence tools make experimentation easier than ever before. Entrepreneurs can test ideas quickly using automated design, research, and communication tools. This environment rewards initiative and curiosity. People willing to experiment often discover possibilities others overlook. Discovery frequently leads to innovation. Innovation drives economic progress. Economic progress creates new industries and careers. Understanding this cycle reduces fear about technological change. Instead of focusing solely on job loss, consider how new roles will emerge. History repeatedly shows that innovation creates opportunities alongside disruption. Prepared individuals are positioned to benefit from those opportunities. Preparation involves learning, saving, investing, and staying curious. These habits form a strong foundation regardless of technological changes. Facing the elephant in the room ultimately requires courage and honesty. Artificial intelligence will reshape the global economy, but human ingenuity continues shaping how technology influences society. Your financial future remains partly within your control. By combining discipline, curiosity, adaptability, and thoughtful planning, you can navigate the AI era with resilience and confidence. The goal is not to outrun technology, but to grow alongside it. If you adapt thoughtfully, not only will you survive the AI revolution, you will help lead the future it creates. Thanks for watching Money Clarity Hub. Keep your mind clear and your money growing. Subscribe for more practical insights every week, and check my video playlists for more clarity and growth.